Welcome back to you, Butterscotch Biscuits. Do you wear fluffy slippers? I am drinking orange juice. There are 5 ice cubes in here, and they are all hexagon shaped. Let me tell you something right now. The biggest YouTube channels in crypto have the most wrecked audience. Did you know that? Why? They are optimizing their channel for people who are constantly seeking entertainment and popularity. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. You know it's true. These unfortunate souls will feel the wrath of being in a consensus portfolio. If you have one job, friends, one job as a father, keep her off the pole. If you have one job as a father, keep him away from soy milk. If you have one job as a crypto investor, please avoid consensus portfolio. What is consensus portfolio? It's the position that everybody else has. Our uncle Ray Dalio learned this harsh lesson in the 1970s when he realized, oh my gosh, if I listen to everybody else, I'm gonna get my bum spanked. And it won't be in the bedroom. It'll be on a park bench and everybody's laughing at you. You gotta be careful. It's baked into the price. Look at this Peppy. Look at this Peppy with his little wizard hat. That's why, friends, I want you to think about something. If you are still here in crypto, look what you've survived through. Bitcoin crashing 77% down. Luna to $0. 3 Arrows Capital lost 18 billion on leverage because 3 to 5 billion wasn't enough money. Celsius, Voyager, CockFi, all of them straight to zero. USDC depegged. Like that, by the way, when that happened, now you know they're really trying to get us out of crypto. That was the last thing left. USDC is Bug Eater coin, you know that, right? Obviously, the Bug Eater CEO, Jeremy Sir Bugson of USDC, something happened there. He wasn't complying. Perhaps JP Mosquito wanted to do a total overhaul. You also survived. Binance's stablecoin? Really? You know they followed the book? They did it by the book. Unfortunately, the corrupt SEC are chugging on all that semen, Gary Gensler. There's a world shortage of semen because that corrupt bug overlord himself seems to want to strangle crypto unfairly. Unfortunately, friends, all of these things happen and a lot of people just don't make it. But if you've made it, congratulations, you're here. Now, unfortunately, your portfolio is like a little paper-thin piece of mache. Actually, our portfolios are more like, you ever go into a rave and then you go to the bathroom and then someone like wee-wees on toilet paper and throws it up to the ceiling? You know how paper-thin that toilet paper is? That's our portfolios right now. But I promise you, just as fast as they went down, they can rise back up. Make sure you like, subscribe. Press the belly button on all, friends. Remember, belly buttons. Press the belly button. Look, if you're still here, congratulations, friends. I want to ask you something. Are you really, after all of this, are you really going to let our dear friend Eric FUD you out of your bags? Especially in HEX, PulseChain, PulseX. Really, after surviving all of those, look what they threw at us. Friends, Chainlink is up this year. And I got a bit of thrill. So I went and I had a shower. That's why my hair's a bit extra fluffy today. Right? I even spoiled myself by blow drying my hair. So one day, this will translate to other bags, which may or may not have a hexagon logo. I don't know when. I don't know how. I'm just telling you, it's as bad as it's going to get. I don't know what the future holds. I'm not a financial advisor. Go buy bonds, see how that works out. I'm just telling you, I've been here before. I've been here before. The crowd thinks they're right. They ain't right, right? PulseChain, PulseX, and HEX are real DeFi. There are 140 content creators. These are there's 140 people who would actually say the words HEX, PulseChain, PulseX, or Richard Hart. They would actually say them out in public. The other 40, they wouldn't dare to say it, but if Richard returned and the prices went up, they'll pretend like, oh, golly gee, let's all hold hands and let's all eat jelly beans together. So if you count them all up, there's 180. So I guess you could say there's 140 diamond handers and there's an extra 40 just shadow lurkers. That's a lot. I don't want to talk about Litecoin too much because my neighbor, he's into Litecoin. And if he hears anybody talking about it, he's going to invite himself over and eat a lot of cookies. Okay, friends, we've only got one packet left. I've got my eyes on them. Okay, so these are the things you got to go through if you're going to make it through crypto. Look at Randy here. I didn't hear no bell, did you? You see these price charts, friends? You see these price charts? Yes, down, yes, down, yes. But guess what? Guess what? I told you to buy Chainlink for 1.5 years, and now it's tripled. If Chainlink scams us at $50 because Bitcoin wants to be a doo-doo head and stop at 80,000 and we don't get that euphoria that we all pray and hope we get, if, we don't know, but if, then from $50 to here, you're only going to get another triple. You've missed it. If you're in this game for a 3x, you may as well do a leverage trade. Now, please don't do that, but I'm just telling you, the fact that crypto goes down so much, it needs to reward you with higher upside. Otherwise, you're going to have to party together, friends. You are my Habibi. Don't ever forget this, okay? So what do you do from now? Well, there's a few things you can actually do, friends. Remember, in everything I do, I'm just telling you, all right, please, look. In my charts, I tell you, the only secret to markets is positioning, but there's also another part up here, friends. You see this? 90% core, 10% lottery. 90% core, 10% lottery. I made that over 1 year ago. It was deep into 2022. Now, it's been a long time. Now, what you're going to see is we're going to enter phase 2 of the bull market. My good friend, Crypto Crew University, Steve, okay, phase 2 of the bull market. Now, what's phase 1? Phase 1 is the first test, friends. Phase 1 is everybody's naked. Did you pull your phone out and take pictures? If you fail that test, you get kicked out of the party. Never pull out your phone and take pictures. Just telling you, okay? What about in crypto? The first test is don't be a soy drinking bottom seller. You pass that. If you're here, you pass that. You don't have stable coins. You deployed. You wish you had stable coins, but you're all deployed. Okay, that was the first test. The first test was don't sell the bottom. Don't believe the narrative. Charts go up, charts go down. Yes, there's a lot of red. We're over. We're over that part now. What's the next part? The next part is test number 2. It's phase 2 of the bull market. Phase 2 of the bull market is where other people's bags are moving, but yours ain't. Now, logically, you would think, okay, just sell my bags and go buy the others. The only unfortunate thing is when you hear that the other coins are moving, it's usually the tippity top of that move. So people, they'll have a target in their mind. They go, well, golly gee, I own this coin, rhymes with Solana, named Solana. And they'll say, well, Solana's going to go to $1,000. So this move from $10 to $60, it's just getting started. There's still another 15x in here. That's what they say. The problem is their target is compromised. Their target is too high. They are exit liquidity, okay? So that's why these people, bless their hearts, not all of them out to get you. It's just they're too excited. It's too much dopamine. They're like, hey, you got morning wood again and again and again. My God, it's midday. How do you still have morning wood? What do you want? Just chill out. So once you traverse this second part, then we can actually talk about the everybody's naked, we got to exit part. But we're not going to get there yet. It's going to be quite a while. So we're in part 2. Remember, other bags are going to keep moving. Just because you see bags down not moving doesn't mean, oh, something's fundamentally wrong necessarily. It might just mean, for example, I've shown you in these charts, friends. We can look at it again. I've shown you here, for example, Chainlink topped out in May and April 2021. Hex topped out in September. So there are these things called like time capitulation, friends. Sometimes you just need a certain number of days. I know it's kind of spooky if you're from other markets, currencies, bonds, stonks, all these other asset classes that don't move. It's crazy. It's just for some reason, once a certain number of days ticks over, the schizophrenia disappears and you just become normal again and markets just start moving up. I know it's crazy. It really is crazy. These time fractals are weird. I don't know exactly what it is. It might be the natural rhythm of humans and the fact that the government doesn't manipulate us, so it's more pure. You don't have these debasement of currency trying to like obfuscate the ups and downs, ebbs and flows. It could be that. We're never going to really know the answer. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, all. Don't forget he loves you, by the way. So that's what I'm here to tell you, friends. If you made it here, you really got to think, okay, what are you even here for? We've made it through so many things. Look at all these things, man. What about the competitive edge? Richard Hart recently tweeted about Bitcoin. Congratulations on the price action. Now, another thing, all right. You think, oh, well, Bitcoin price action, what's everybody excited about? Yeah, but Bitcoin maxis genuinely believe Bitcoin's going to $500,000 and like the next leg. That's a stock to flow model. They say it's going to flip gold. Why that number? It's going to flip gold. Okay, the real number is 700,000 now because gold is up. So that they genuinely really believe that. And look, I hope it happens because guess what? All our bags pump. But I'm just telling you now, before that happens, there are pit stops along the way. There are trillions of dollars that enter and then they park themselves and they disperse and then Ethereum moves up. It's like a long process. It's not some sort of flash rally that just happens in like, 6 days or 6 weeks. We've just tripled. But the reason why everybody has this mindset is because you can see it right here, friends. If you go back to the early Bitcoin days, back when Bitcoin's market cap was much smaller, yes, there were periods where Bitcoin goes up on a 1,200% run in just 7 months. But this was crossing the chasm, friends. That's why. So you ever want to know like, hey, what's going on with any of these? Why can't we get this type of move again? That's why, okay? That's what 2017 was. 2017 was crossing the chasm. We are no longer here. Uncle Peter Schiff. Shout out to Uncle Petey. He actually watches this show. I love that, man. Uncle Petey Schiff places art on Bitcoin network. Friends, with all due respect, this is literally like your parents have finally logged onto Facebook and they've made a Facebook account. That's how late we are, okay? That's where we're at. And, you know, we've come to the point where Uncle Petey has been laughed at for like 15 years. But eventually, the chickens come home to drink their orange juice. You see, Petey, I hate to say it, Uncle Petey's going to have the last laugh. But it might not be for the reason you think. Don't worry, it's not going to zero. I'm just telling you, the diminished gains of Bitcoin is going to test everybody when they eventually do come. But luckily for you and me, you got a friend who may or may not be wearing pants right now, right? Luckily for you, we've gone the contrarian route. You have to buy low, sell high. The game got harder, friends. You can't just go buy Bitcoin and just make all your money anymore. It just doesn't work like that, okay? There's too many people in the game now. Luckily for us, there are ways for us to win. And look, I've already told you. You got to get into the contrarian stuff, right? There are coins that people think are scams. There are other coins that are going to pump. And look, remember I told you, even here, 90% core, 10% lottery. Well, at the end of the day, look, 2024 is going to arrive. Trust me, I don't know anything. I'm just a peanut brain. Knock, knock, nothing in here. There's going to be scams like you'd never believe. You think you've seen scams now? Woo! There's going to be the most absolute poopy McPoop dumpster diving trash. There'll be new main characters appearing. There will be just absolute filth, ghost chain vaporware. But you think, oh, that's silly. No, it's not. because these people know to time the crypto cycle. They will be appealing to all the emotional money who's been waiting for the market to go up because they want something to invest in because they feel like they've missed out. And guess what? You know, all our bags, most of them are going to get skipped. Most of those bags on CoinGecko and all these other coins you see of today, they're going to be skipped. Who are these coins? Just make a new one because it's so easy to make a new coin with a new logo and say, nah, that's it. We've learned from everything else. This is a new way. So that's what's going to come in 2024. And as I told you, that 90% core, 10% lottery allocation, we will have to start rotating it around. Instead of 90-10, maybe, just maybe, I got my pants on, maybe it becomes 80-20, maybe 70-30, but you don't need to do that. You see, if you buy strong core coins now and you go as hard as you can, I know you like a hard family-friendly show, make sure you like, subscribe. If you go hard now, you don't need to worry about that game. But it's because we're here every day, we like to play that game, okay? It's just that everybody's worried, like, oh, what's going to be the narrative? We don't know. Is it going to be crypto gaming? Is it going to be AI? Is it going to be China coins again? No one knows. I'll just tell you right now, there's just too many paths for people to put their money. We have no idea. That's why I'm just telling you right now, please keep your back straight, friends, straight back. Okay? Just warning you, don't throw your money out everywhere. You're going to get withered out. So you know what to do now, okay? I like the hexagon coins. I'm already in chaining. It already went up. What do you want? Like, what do you want me to tell you? It already went up. It's only a 3x now to $50. Now I hope it goes to 200, but that's just hope. Look around you. Look at everybody on Twitter and YouTube. It's full of people who hoped it would keep going. But there's something we don't need hope for. It's our friendship. Because it's been confirmed today. Make sure you like, subscribe, Betty Button, all. Tell mum and dad they're going to keep a straight posture. And we will continue drinking this sweet, sweet orange juice. Catch you soon.